Bushman? When was I last time here? I'm talking to you, Bushman. Don't be like that tonight, man. This is a lonely place. Just us two. Talk to me.
I got nothing left to say to you. Talk to yourself.
I'll go mad.
What do you mean, go mad? You've been talking to yourself since our last...
The entire scene, the whole audience will be staring at your bloody boots.
Crap. People don't stare at each other in real life. Just act.
Gillian.
Did seem to be going on a bit, Tony. Are you hoping to keep that business in?
My lace broke. What are you going to do if that happens in the performance? Stop the scene.
We have people coming tonight. Can we get on with it?
Well, it's your line. I just said, what do you mean, go mad?
You've been strange ever since I met you.
Come on, Olive, let's start again.
Olive threw things. As a wife, she threw plates. As a teacher, shoes. As a mother, hairbrushes. As a friend, advice. In fact, she threw everything. Love, insults, parties, help, tantrums, ornaments, around with equal enthusiasm.
Righto, get the glasses filled up, Stuart. I never thought when I went to South Africa to do Dial M for Murder 12 years ago, and a certain young actor took me home to meet a lovely wife. Of course, he had more hair on top then. That we'd meet up again here in Australia, and I'd be proposing the toast on their 16th wedding anniversary.
17th.
You said 16. It is, isn't it?
Count them. He gives me a new wedding ring to celebrate me moving back in with him again, and a lovely sentimental card, but he doesn't even know which anniversary it is.
I was sure it was 16. Don't give an old digger a shit, you two. Quick, before they split up for another year and finish up in separate flats again. Olive and Tony. May they have many more.
She threw people too, men particularly off balance. And she threw herself into her work and at life, as if there was no tomorrow.
Congratulations, darling.
I don't sleep in a dressing gown.
Where are the bloody sales girls?
Is anyone serving? What do you want? A nightie. Over there. I've looked. Who's that old woman? She knows what she's talking about.
What sort of a nightie do you want, dear?
I've got a lump in my breast and I have to go in tomorrow for a biopsy. They said I have to get a loose top.
Oh, over here. Come on. This is our range. Yes.
That's fun. Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Oh, my pleasure.
Travellers, there's a very large schedule on Lady Kerry Client's breakfast for 10 minutes. I was 24.99.
Don't worry. It'll be all right.
You're lovely. Thank you.
Mr. Crawford's here to see you, Miss Bodill.
Keep him on the bench for another week. Good. Well, how are we feeling, my dear? All ready for the big day tomorrow?
Nervous.
Oh, don't worry. We'll have that lump out in no time.
Mr. Crawford, will I have a dent in my boob for the rest of my life? I'm an actress. We're rehearsing a play.
I think perhaps a little chat, Sister Kerry.
Hello? Oh, yes, sister. Yes, all right. I'll come right away.
Sister says it might be malignant.
Well, we have to warn the patient of the possibility. But 9 out of 10 lumps are not malignant, you know. And of those that are, very few need any treatment other than a spell of radiotherapy. Anyway, I'll just have the biopsy first. Very routine. Doctor will just take a small piece of tissue for testing.
See? It's no big deal. We just hold thumbs until the tests are done.
Hold thumbs?
I think you're overreacting a little. Really, there's no need to panic.
I want tea. Is it malignant?
They won't have done the tests yet.
Go and ask them. Bring me some bloody tea!
Yes?
My wife would like a cup of tea.
She was sick. She can have one later.
Sister, she'll go berserk if she doesn't get it.
All right.
Any news, Doctor?
Mr. Crawford's pretty sure it's malignant. He'll explain it to her tomorrow.
Well, she'll have ripped the place apart by then. I know my wife. She likes to have the facts.
I'll come and have a word with her in a while, Mr. Bodill.
Wheeler. Bodill's my wife's professional name. She's an actress.
Mr. Wheeler?
Where's my tea?
Here. Come on.
No. It's cold.
Well, you're asleep.
I wasn't. I just closed my eyes. God, all I want is some hot tea.
All right, I'll get another one. How are you feeling?
Thirsty. Was it malignant? Well?
Yes, it was.
What now?
That's up to Mr. Crawford. He's the specialist.
Will they take my breast off?
Mrs. Bodill,
Miss Bodill.
I just can't say at the moment.
What's the use of talking to you, then? Where's God? Fetch him. You didn't hold thumbs tightly enough.
It's going to be all right, love.
You did nothing. Just stood there like a bloody idiot. Go away. I don't want you here. You never support me.
I'll see to her.
The elephant looked down at the poor little mouse and said, Christ,
You're a puny little thing, aren't you? And the poor little mouse looked up indignantly and said, I haven't been well lately. Talking of puny little things, darling. Where are my chocolates, then? And the red roses?
Grapes make your tummy work.
So romantic. He brings me a laxative. One Christmas he bought me a cookbook.
Well, you brought me bathroom scales.
For your own good. You don't want to grow up into a chubby little man, do you? He's a Virgo, you know. Poor Wendy and Stuart didn't know it hit them when I married them. Suddenly their school sandwiches were cut into tiny triangles with the crusts off.
Well, just because your family guzzles baked beans on great hunks of bread.
When we give a party, he goes into a frenzy, flinging chopped parsley everywhere.
Oh.
They told me you're a little better.
I feel fabulous. God came in this morning. He said I don't have to have a mastectomy. Just intensive radiotherapy. I didn't order this.
Yes, you ordered.
The menu said steak or steak and noodles. I ordered steak. But
Steak.
what's this?
Noodle?
And this?
Noodle.
Right. But I didn't order steak and noodles, just steak.
But is steak.
Forget it. We may be sick, but we are not stupid.
Is steak. I'll take out noodles, eh?
You have it. My husband will bring me supper. Have you got 20 cents, please?
Hello?
Can you please bring me some food? Sandwiches, anything.
I'm trying to work. I'm coming up with the kids later.
No, come now. I'm starving.
Miss Bodill, I'm Dr. Douglas from the radiotherapy department. Sorry to disturb your dinner.
No great loss.
The lab results indicate that you have a multiple cancer, and it's spread to your lymph glands. Unfortunately, your scar has become slightly infected, so when it's cleared up, you'll have 3 weeks of radiotherapy and then the mastectomy.
But God, I mean, Mr. Crawford said I don't need a mastectomy.
Miss Bodill, without the operation, you have a 40-60 chance.
And if I have it?
We have an approximately 95% success rate.
I think Dr. Douglas wants me to have a mastectomy. Mr. Crawford doesn't.
Well, Mr. Crawford is your surgeon. It is his decision.
I just wish they'd get their stories straight.
Naughty Dorothy, now if you don't take this pill, sister will get very cross.
I don't ever get like that. She's sad, like Mummy. Just lies there, doesn't know anyone, says nothing. What good is she? Useless.
Good girl, all
She's
done.
old, that's all.
Looking a lot better today, aren't we?
I'm fed up. Good on you, Mrs. Lawson. We're all fed up. Give me a sandwich. I'm starving.
I contacted Mr. Crawford, Miss Bodill. We'll just do the radiotherapy and not the mastectomy.
But you said...
Mr. Crawford and I are in complete agreement.
He's lying. They think I'm stupid.
Of course they don't, Miss Bodill.
I'm going to ask Wendy to come home.
Now, you be fair. She's living with Peter.
Why can't we be fair to me? I want my daughter with me.
Doesn't always work like that, you know. One of our cancer patients did that. She sold her house, her car, everything. Wanted to be with her daughter for the last few months. That was 3 years ago. Saw her the other day and she's looking for a flat. Says she's sick of seeing the poor girl tiptoeing around with terminal eyes.
I suppose you're right. Shh. Kids. You haven't told me yet, have you?
But I still think we should.
No. They'll only worry.
Hello, darling.
Oh, it's lovely to see you.
I can come over tomorrow.
We often disagreed about the kids. As Wendy and Stuart's stepfather, I sometimes felt I didn't have the right to make the final decision. Or maybe I just chickened out. Olive wasn't easy to argue with, and I hate hassles. One thing I was certain about, however, was that the human mind can do anything if it wants it badly enough.
I don't understand. What energy?
From here. Radiating out through your limbs. And out through the top of your head. Feel it.
Nothing.
Let my energy link with yours. Flow out through your body, taking the infection with it.
I could feel it, Elaine, tingling through my boob. You've got a dirty mind. Elaine, no. Sister at outpatients this morning was staggered at how much the infection has improved. Well, Tony says we have to work on the cancer now. I start my radiotherapy next week.
Olive kept saying we, but she seemed to be setting me up as some sort of healer. It worried me sick. I tried to make her realize that she should try to heal herself. Other people had. But it wasn't easy.
They'll think I'm mad.
For God's sake, Roosevelt and Hitler did it every day to charge up their batteries.
Hitler was mad.
Well, it might have been Stalin. Go on. Feel it?
I just feel silly.
They give out healing vibrations. Concentrate.
They do think I'm mad.
Kinky, probably. Go on.
Will it really help? Promise?
I promise.
See ya. Hello, love.
You okay? What's the matter? You're okay in there.
I think I can cry. I can cry. I saw the radiologist after my treatment. You know, old classes. I asked him what Mr. Crawford had lined up for me. He looked in my file and said, 4 weeks radiotherapy, 2 weeks break, and a mastectomy. So confused. I rang Crawford and he just sighed and said, take no notice of him. We'll sort that out when the time comes. They keep telling me to avoid stress. What do they think this is bloody doing? It's not fair. Why is God doing this to me? What have I done? I know I've often said I want to die, but you're not allowed to believe me.
You're telling him what he's allowed to do?
Why me? They made me bossy, but I'm not a bad person. You had that lump cut out of your face in Joburg. They said there was a 90% chance it was malignant, and it wasn't. Mine, they said there was a 90% chance it wasn't malignant. And it is.
Sometimes she wants you to fight for something.
I fought for everything all my life.
No, not just a lazy wait and late trains. And me.
All right. You want me to fight? I'll fight. I'm angry now. Come on. I'll do visualization.
Take a few deep breaths, and as you exhale, mentally say the word relax.
Relax. Relax.
Mentally.
Remember that cartoon with the woman doing meditation? She kept saying, until the guru screamed at her, damn it,
I know the feeling. Now, picture yourself in pleasant surroundings.
I'm on that beach at Magnetic Island when we're on tour in Townsville.
Imagine the sounds, colour, texture of the sand against your body.
If you don't go on, I'll fall asleep.
Picture the weak, confused cancer cells.
You're mumbling. I can't hear you.
See the radiotherapy bombarding...
Don't shout. What's wrong?
You've got to believe it'll work.
Will it?
Yes. The mind can do anything. You've got cancer, I haven't. It's you that's got to get rid of it. I can't do it for you.
I'm becoming aware of my breathing. Well, I'm brought to go to the hospital on Friday to have the operation, but they're in for a surprise. Tony and I worked on it for weeks now. I mean, they can't operate if the lump's gone, can they? Hi, love. Tony's just come in. Yes, hold on. He's right here. Stephen, catch it up.
Hello.
When we left the boat, all these 43 children following us.
Fine. Thanks. Here's Olive.
Talk to you later, Stephen. Bye. What did he say?
Nothing.
I'll kill him. What did he say about me?
Nothing. Just asked me how I was.
Oh, my Lord, so selfish.
Just a bit tired, I think.
You're allowed to cry too, you know.
It's lucky I got 2 boxes of tissues. One for crying upstairs and one for down here.
You're mocking me.
I didn't say they're all for you.
Good. I'll be deformed.
Join the gang.
It's different. Women don't care about physical defects. Men do. Anyway, it's only a leg.
So what's so special about tits?
Oh, God. Can't you say boobs like everyone else?
Real men prefer tits.
I've always been proud of mine. Perhaps God's punishing me for vanity.
You can always postpone the op.
Do you think I should?
Do you?
I don't know. You poor little thing. What have I done to you?
You're up early.
Just going to stretch my legs.
Not too far. You'll have to stop here, Mr. Wheeler. This is as far as you can go. I'll go and see if they're ready for you, Miss Bodill.
You'll be all right, won't I?
Of course you will.
Promise?
I promise.
Ready?
You okay, love?
A little bit frightened.
Hello, Miss Bodill. Now, the anaesthetist's just going to put you to sleep. I'll see you when you wake up on the ward, all right?
And you'll be asked to 28.
They've taken it off.
Yeah.
Will you love me if I'm the one move?
I'll have to. You've only got one.
Put arms round.
How?
Find a way.
Careful. Oh, shit, you're so clumsy.
I thought you were a real lady when you came in.
He taught me all the filth I know.
Shit.
See what I mean?
That poor man. I don't know why he comes.
I don't think I ever realized just what the loss of her breast meant to Olive. Perhaps men can't. I just thought it was a major operation and was relieved that it was all over and done with. And perhaps now we could get back to the way things were.
Our pavilions. You said you wanted it?
Let's go outside.
You okay? Don't worry, it's all over now.
God came to see me this morning. He says it's spread to my liver. I'm sorry, love.
It's not your fault. Why the hell are the bastards waited this long? It's been 3 months since your biopsy.
Cry if you want to.
I'm fine. You okay?
Fine. I'm frightened. I've got to have chemotherapy this time. They say your hair falls out.
You just have to work harder, that's all. Shit.
Mine.
Mr. Big. I'm sorry.
He was for a few minutes. Well, just...
I want to talk to him.
No, please. You only have to sit. Put your healing hand on me.
Yes, Mr. Wheeler?
No, I'd like to speak to Mr. Crawford, please.
Doctor's on his rounds now. We can't disturb him. Perhaps later, Mr. Wheeler.
Mr. Crawford's rooms.
Yes, hello. I'd like to speak to the doctor, please. He performed a mastectomy on my wife, Olive Bodill. I just want to ask him some questions, please.
He's busy seeing patients right now. You should make an appointment.
No, look, you keep telling me that, but I just need to speak to him, please.
Well, we can't disturb him, can we? I'll have him ring you at 5:30. Number?
4378120. Please, I'm sorry, this is really very urgent.
I'll give him your message.
It's 2 milks and a margarine.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah?
Don't forget the wheat bix.
All right.
Bastard had gone home, Dr. Ziebing. I've tried for 2 weeks. He's either out, he's busy, or he won't ring back. He won't talk to me.
Sit down. I'll get Olive's file.
Olive says it's spread to a liver.
Nothing about it here. Performed a radical mastectomy on your patient Olive Bodill, and hopefully that is the end of her problem. It's dated the 9th of March.
Today is the 26th. You're a family doctor. For God's sake, don't they keep you informed? He must realize the family has a need to know what is going on.
Mr. Crawford does not communicate too well with people. I've heard that. But he is an excellent surgeon.
He's a lousy human being.
I'll contact him tomorrow. Telephone me at 4.
Couldn't he just once have really said to her, "Well done, lady, you got guts"? She has. She clowns around for the rest of the patients. And she's so scared behind it all.
Tony, 4 o'clock. Well, I'll go and make a cup of coffee.
Dr. Seebeck, it's Tony Wheeler.
Yes, Mr. Wheeler. I contacted Mr. Crawford. It has progressed very quickly. There are secondaries in the liver and also, I'm afraid, in the spine.
God.
The spine is not the problem. Cancer of the bone responds well to radiotherapy. It is the growth in the liver that is not good.
How long?
He says 18 months to 2 years, but in my opinion it could be less. 6 months, maybe 4.
4 months?
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Dr. Seebeck. What do I say thank you for?
Doctors aren't always right.
I made your Vegemite sandwich. Thanks, mate.
Are you going to tell Olive?
I don't know.
I never thought too much about crying before. Oh, I knew people did it. Women of all ages cry well. And when children and young men cry, not a dry eye in the house. But I was no James Dean, just a rather ordinary middle-aged man. And I'd never been taught to cry. It embarrassed the hell out of me, and it hurt.
I said, don't come tonight.
Nothing on the telly. Clean undies.
Don't like Chris being left alone so often.
Oh, he likes it. Gives him a chance to skip his homework and watch Benny Hill.
I want to read. Read this crossword. Why'd you park so far down the hill? I was coming back from the toilet and I just happened to look out the window.
The battery's flat. It's easier to push start on the sled.
I'm being a nuisance. I'm fine on my own. Doctor says I have to walk around more. Want to watch some telly?
doctor say anything else?
No. Why? Careful. Hold me firmly. Don't let go.
Your nighty's stuck in your undies.
Back up my nighty, I'll fall.
Your bum's showing.
I'm not going. Help me back to bed.
You're up now?
All right. Get my pillows.
Right.
Support me, please. Just support me.
I'm trying.
Come on. I've been thinking. When I come home, I'll move into the spare room.
Why? There's nothing wrong with the bedroom.
I hate it. Bloody mirrors everywhere.
Lovely. Oh, a bed. Oh, darling, you've spent so much money.
Oh, $89 isn't going to save us from the poorhouse.
Cushions.
Yeah, Doreen made those all on the cheap.
What does this mean? Love? Peace? What?
I found that outside a shop in Crow's Nest. It was part of a display. I think it means polo mints.
Oh.
Are you okay?
You're right. It's cheap.
Nothing but the cheapest is good enough for my wife.
Oh, my arm.
How do I hug you?
Carefully.
I didn't bolt it properly.
Do you want to see my scar?
Yeah. He's done a good job.
Don't. It's revolting. Thanks.
I saw that in a movie.
You lie. Can you sleep on the couch for a while? I'm scared you're going to need me in the back.
Okay. You're gonna have fun to sleep with anyway.
Trying to make me feel inadequate about sex now. You're not so crash-hot yourself.
I didn't say you were lousy in bed. I said you're lousy to sleep with. You hog the blankets, you read till all hours with the light on, but when you want to sleep, I've got to lie there in the dark, terrified to move a muscle or breathe.
Oh, God, you're such a liar.
What are you doing?
St. Vincent de Paul.
Oh, no, not this one. I like this one.
You wear it then.
You look great in it.
It's too low cut. Rub my arm, love. Please. Oh, can we wait out? Sure.
Oh, shit! My wife's got cancer, you silly cow!
All right. Yes,
I know this sort. They'd curtsy if I was a doctor in a Volvo.
it's not their fault we've got a filthy field.
Well, shouldn't be allowed to work in a hospital.
You'll be late.
We must look like a crippled Kerry.
these poor people. Don't just round them, lift them. I'd do it myself if I wasn't so tired.
Who needs you? I may be lousy provider, madam, but I crash hot housemaid.
You're not. This place is filthy. I don't want to die in a pigsty.
You're not going to die.
Why don't you accept it?
What, you want me to sit around whinging all day like you? Is that it?
You don't have to sit around. You could be writing.
When? Between the chores?
I don't know. Other people do. You've got no money. How can I manage if you have a heart attack? Well, I know you're worried.
Yeah, I'm worried. I think Chris is running a drug ring at school. And there's the bomb, and on top of all of that, one of the mice is pregnant.
I can't help it. I don't want to worry.
Oh, come off it, you love it. I can't worry about money, love. But I do worry about you. We're not going to starve.
All right. I won't mention money again. Ever.
Fine. How about some strawberries?
We can't afford strawberries. Oh, what the hell? Why not?
Are you sure you don't want me to drive you?
No, I need the exercise. A bit of a woman's chat with Doreen. You got my medication?
Yeah. Morphine's in the little bottles. I've marked the time she must take it. And don't forget your tablets.
Get some writing done.
I'll see you.
You could write a film about this. When I'm better, I'll play the lead.
There's a South African saying, alles sal reg kom. Everything will come right. I'd always believed that, but it wasn't working now. It was hard to pretend that Olive wasn't getting worse. It became a battle. I panicked at the looming responsibility, and Olive fought every inch of the way to avoid handing over the reins to me.
It's in here somewhere. Huh. Here, look. A whole catalogue of boobs.
I'm not thinking of a reconstruction job yet.
Well, you can have them big, small, round, pointed, even pointing in different directions if you want to think of it.
He's obsessed with boobs.
Well, at my age, you go for the visual pleasures. Hi.
Hi. Hello. Hello, darling.
Hello, young man. You feel like a beer? A cup of coffee, tea, a glass of wine?
No, thanks. We just came to get Olive. You ready?
So hard getting in and out of the car. Can I stay here again tonight?
Of course you can, darling.
It's a waste of time getting the bloody big flat, wasn't it?
What are you getting so uptight about?
I'm not uptight. I'm just sick of cooking your bloody dinner and then you're deciding not to come home again.
I think you should piss off home.
I get so tense there. I feel guilty that you can't act while I need you at home, but you could be writing. We've got no money coming in.
You're getting so tall, Chris.
And scruffy, like his dad. Arms round. Look at your nails. Get me Doreen's scissors and I'll cut them for you.
Ma'am.
All I did was offer to cut his fingernails.
In front of everybody.
I'm his mother.
He's 15.
Couldn't you have stuck up for me?
I think you're wrong.
He'll end up as useless as you if I don't do something.
You think everybody's got to jump every time you say something? Who the hell do you think you are?
Point your finger at me!
If you don't like it here, why, for God's sake, did you come back?
I'm a fool!
Yes, you are.
Go on. Hit me. You only argue with me because I'm sick.
I can't keep my mouth shut for the rest of my life just because you got cancer.
Oh. You're right. It just feels so sad sometimes. Will you keep the family together?
Oh, shit, don't start that again. Thousands of cancer patients get better.
Let your anger out, love.
Oh, will you listen to yourself? You're so sweet and tolerant. You've never been tolerant in your life. Don't start now.
Put your healing hands on me.
No, I've got to feed the mice. They need me.
So do I. Come here. You're wonderful. Doing the housework and everything. I am grateful.
Well, you should be. I hate it.
And I did love you, you know.
Well, no one else could stand you. You're a pain in the ass.
Am I?
Oh. Oh, you're so wonderful. Doing all the housework and everything. But you're not doing it right. Do it my way.
Arms round. Now.
Servus.
It's lovely.
Ladies, nice one. Help you in the car, please? You sure? You want me to help you in the car?
Thank you. How are you?
Where to, love?
Really hot. He's really cute.
I'm sorry, love. I suddenly felt very tired.
That's it, baby. No more shopping. It's stupid to tire yourself out.
I think I'll call the home help service, Tone.
I can manage.
Can't do everything. The home nursing sister could help me shower and so on. My back's getting worse.
That's lovely and hot, thank you.
Don't worry. And it's ugly.
Seen one tit, you've seen them all.
Perhaps you'd tidy the room.
He's always been coarse. You visit a lot of people?
Quite a few.
They all dying?
Some are. Some are just old.
Must be very depressing.
No, some of them don't have any family at all. They really like it when we call.
Well, you're always so cheerful.
Not always.
You're wonderful. Like the nurses in the hospital. I mean, they'd stop and chat and put their arms around me and cry with me. The men who were the problem, they just patted me in passing and smiled a lot.
They probably feel a bit awkward.
Why? We're just women, like their mothers and wives. Don't they just talk to us? Kerry said I never trusted men. He could just be right. I've always thought my father let my mother down.
I think you've had enough now.
Oh, just a moment longer. I really miss my long showers.
Okay. I really enjoy coming here. I've never visited an actress before.
Isn't she sweet? She likes me.
She's hell to live with.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Well, she's a pain in the ass. All this sweetness and light is just for your benefit.
You're not exactly God's gift yourself.
Stop, stop. You're destroying my illusions.
You destroyed mine years ago.
You haven't eaten your apple. I made that custard with skim milk and eggs. It's full of protein.
Why are you so angry with me?
I'm not. You've got to try to get better. Eat. Get some exercise. Help me. You've got to want to live. I don't think you do.
I don't want to leave you and the kids.
Oh, no, that's only because you think we can't manage without you.
I just think the next life will be better than this one.
Are you impatient?
In a way.
I've done lotto this week. How'd you feel if you looked down and saw we'd won $1 million?
Sick. I'd come back and haunt you. All right. You win. What must I do?
You bugger the rest of us. We managed to bumble along okay when you're not telling us what to do. Will you tell yourself to get better?
Put your healing hands on me.
Oh.
Olive had read Shirley MacLaine's book out on a limb, and she'd bullied me into reading it. Well, everyone we knew had, so I put aside the Anglers Omnibus and read it. We agreed she was saying something we'd discussed often, that each lifetime was a stage on the way to perfection, and we both knew that the other wasn't perfect, whatever we secretly felt about ourselves. But But I had a nasty feeling that it was also a cop-out. Just too convenient. I mean, why battle in this life if the next one might be easier?
I've always wanted someone to take care of me. No one ever has.
You're not easy to take care of. You keep telling us how to do it, and when we do, you say it's only because you told us to. And you're so sure you're right.
I usually am. I'll never have any money. Perhaps it's the lesson I have to learn in this life.
Oh, I'm suffering for your past lives, am I?
And yours.
Thanks a lot. You don't have to die to be taken care of, you know.
Why did you say that?
I don't know, baby. I just wanted to.
You call me baby more often now. I like it. I feel sexy. Let's go hug a tree. My tummy's swollen. It is, isn't it?
A little.
Feel as though I'm pregnant.
Buckley's chance with your sore back. You been going to the toilet?
With all the bran and fruit you've forced me to eat, I practically live there. Does cancer grow that fast?
Oh, don't talk crap. See, your tummy's a bit swollen. It's probably just a build-up of liquid for some reason. Chemotherapy, perhaps.
You really think I'm going to be all right, don't you?
Mm.
I feel safe when you say that. I don't want to go back to hospital.
You won't.
Promise?
I promise.
Can't do any more. Sorry.
No, it's all right. We'll try again later.
No. I've tried. I've thought positively. I've visualized, and I've hugged trees, and I've prayed. But that's that.
Are you giving up?
I'm just going to go with the stream. I'll eat all the bran you want. I have my treatments. I'll even hold thumbs. That's all. I'm tired of battling away with gritted teeth.
So don't you care about us?
That's unfair.
This whole bloody thing is unfair.
I'm sorry. Don't be angry with me.
Don't give up. Please.
I won't.
promise.
There's something that I want to tell you.
We were bloody stupid not to tell them earlier. They'd guessed, of course. They weren't half-witted.
She died.
And it worried them more not knowing. But it wasn't easy. Mike, Olive's ex-husband, had died when Wendy and Stu were kids. Heart attack. So they'd lost their father, and now their mother had cancer. They were angry.
We're not kids. We're family.
They had a right to be.
Come around.
We'd left them out of an experience that a family should share. We meant well, but we blew it.
I'm sorry. I couldn't get to the basin in time.
No worries.
Thank you.
Will you stop doing that? If you're not thanking me or apologizing, I don't mind.
It's awful for you to have to do it.
For God's sake. When I left school, I worked in the Spits and Shits department of a path lab for 2 years, peering at crap through a microscope. The human body doesn't bother me.
You should have been a doctor.
I wasn't clever enough, so I became an actor.
I wouldn't have met you if you hadn't.
I'm sorry.
Don't forget to wash the bucket.
I'm washing the bloody bucket. Coming.
Tony! I've been calling for ages. I could have been dying.
Don't talk crap. What do you want?
Found my medication.
Oh, there's an hour to go yet. Pain?
No. Lonely.
Use the bell. I can hear that.
No. You said your mum used to call you Black Maid from the kitchen with it.
Ellen. She never thought of herself as a maid.
I wish Jane could have come over with us. I miss her. She'd say, "Oh, madam, get up now. Better you sit in the sun while I make your bed nice." Please, let's go back to South Africa.
You wouldn't be able to keep your mouth shut. You'd be put under house arrest.
I'm under house arrest here. No. I'd shut myself up in a nice little flat with Jane looking after me and my sisters visiting, and I'd pretend nothing was going on outside, like everyone else does. And Jane would bring me endless cups of tea.
I'll make you a cup of tea.
I'm not allowed to have any. The naturopath says so.
There's a couple of tea bags down there. Earl Grey. English breakfast.
Can I? Please, I love one.
Bao, bao, si bao.
amandla silwe lizwe lakho wethu lizwe lakho bawo.
Hi. How is it?
Fine. I was just thinking. I dreamed Jesus sat on my bed last night. How about that?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
What time does Dawn's flight arrive from Joburg on Friday?
Afternoon sometime. I'll check it.
Nice to see my sister again. The buds are coming out. It'll be spring soon.
Oh, no, thanks, darling.
No?
No.
When are you going to serve the food?
Be ready soon. Man, he makes her a fine woman.
I nearly didn't get him. He had a string of fiancés in London.
It was two.
Sorry, I never can remember. Was it the fat and stupid Cockney and the Irish slut? Or the fat and stupid Irish and the Cockney slut?
Just plump, actually, and definitely not stupid.
She wrote to my darling boss Tony in a Winnie the Pooh book. Hardly the work of a mental giant.
Oh, talking of mental giants, what was the name of that Scots child Mum was going out with before we got married?
Angus. He was only 5 years younger than me.
Oh, well, the pimples were deceptive. I'll get the food now.
I'll give you a Olive's looking marvellous. I was so worried about her.
Your visit's perked her up. She's been so looking forward to it. Hi. How are you feeling?
I'm dying, love.
Have you had your medication?
Yes.
Drink this.
I'm not hungry.
You need the roughage.
You know it, don't you? Don't you?
Yes.
Come here. Say it, love. Say it.
I think perhaps you're dying.
Thank God.
Just one more baby, please.
I ate all my porridge.
Good.
Thank you.
I remember taking Stuart to school for the first time. He looked so vulnerable with his blazer down to his knees. We couldn't buy one small enough. And we held his hand as far as the door. We knew the teacher was waiting for him in the classroom. But he had to go on alone from there. There was nothing more we could do.
Hello, darling.
Hello, Mum.
I can't forget Dad.
Mum? It's me, Wendy. Olive should go into hospital. I don't think she'll last the weekend.
Champagne?
No, she's in a coma. Let me arrange it for you. It'll take the strain off you and your family.
Is there anything they can do?
No, just what you're doing.
I want to hear then.
Mr. Wheeler, she doesn't know anything now.
I think she knows that she's at home and that I'm here. Inside her head somewhere, she knows that.
If, when it happens and you can't contact your doctor, phone this number. There'll be somebody there to organise things for you.
Oh, thank you.
Olive's a lovely lady and lucky. She's with her family.
We're both lucky. We had time to talk.
Olive? Olive.
I love you.
No.
I'm just gonna pop downstairs and make myself a cup of coffee, okay? I won't be long. I'm gonna have a cigarette downstairs too. Be back in a tick.
Olive and Tony, may they have many more. Gather around, everyone. Congratulations are in order.
We've had a lot of good times, haven't we? We've wasted so much time fighting. You always said that you had ugly hands. I don't know why. You've got lovely hands. I'm going to drink my coffee. Please swallow. Is it hurting, baby? Breathe easier if you sit up. It's all right, baby. Don't be scared. I'm here. I'm here. Remember? When we arrived from South Africa. The old house in Nicholson Street with the outside loo. That time I didn't know you were in there and I started to push the door open and you yelled, "I'm here!" Your pommier than pom accent forgotten in the panic. And now I'm here.
I've called the kids. They're coming. No, I'm not leaving you in that ridiculous 90. These will be nice and warm. Oh dear, dear, oh dear.
Now you'd like the chapel for 11:30 Monday then? I'll just check. Hello, Janet, Arthur. Can you check on the West Chapel for 11:30 Monday? Good. Hold thumbs and touch wood, I think we can get 11:30.
Firstly, Olive's family has asked me to thank you all for coming. And I know the actress in Olive would be pleased to see such a full house.
We rang the press. I wanted an obituary article for the kids and for me and for Olive. But she wasn't important enough. Now, if she was a pop star or a politician, they said, that's news. A woman dying quietly and bravely of cancer doesn't sell papers. Well, bugger them. No one is just another actress, just another woman. Olive was a daughter, a wife, a mother, sister, actress, friend, the lot. And for that she deserved bloody recognition. Maybe she didn't change the world, but she wanted to. And the world has changed since she's been gone.
God, was all this meant to happen? I don't know. But this bond has taken longer to tie than one short lifetime. More than just loving. Love hasn't lasted every minute of every day. But the bond has, even when we tore and ripped at it. It'll stretch again, from here to somewhere out there. I know it.